Hey everyone, my name's Peyton and today I'll be your server. How are we all doing today? Good? Awesome, that's what I thought. Now what can I get started for y'all today? Wait, I want you to tell me the very first thing that came to your mind when you heard that. Maybe it was food, possibly from a favorite restaurant of yours, or a favorite drive-thru, or maybe it's none of those things, which is totally okay. However, let's assume it's one of those things for the sake of the video. Now I want you to think about what makes you like that restaurant. Maybe it's because of the waiter and they had good service, or maybe it's because of the food and the way it tasted. No matter what it is all designed for one purpose, and that purpose is business. And this is no mistake. Everything they do is meant to bring you back through a psychological process known as classical conditioning. But what is classical conditioning? Well, classical conditioning is a learning process that occurs when two stimuli are repeatedly paired, thus triggering a response which is first elicited by the second stimulus, is eventually elicited by the first stimulus alone. The most famous example of this is Pavlov's dog, which was an experiment conducted in the 1890s in which Pavlov would take some dogs and he would give them food. However, every time he would give them food, he would ring a bell to signal that it was time to get food. After quite some time, the dog started to associate the bell with getting food. After Pavlov conditioned them, he proved his hypothesis by removing the food and observing that the dogs would still salivate even without the food. This experiment then proved what we now know today as the theory of classical conditioning, which is how your favorite restaurants and businesses keep bringing you back. That is all I have for you today about classical conditioning and anything psychology related, but I hope you learned something and had fun. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.